Hey, Kev Credit back again. Another YouTube video. This time we're reaching deep into the credit black book, pulling out the Navy Federal Business Credit Card. Is that the guy here? There's an updated version for 2021. It's a cash reward card that Navy Federal is giving out, but how to apply and how to get qualified are the same exact process, same exact qualifications. So we're going to go over that right now. So in order to get approved for a Navy Federal business card, you first have to have a Navy Federal business account. In order to get that, you have to physically go into your Navy Federal branch, print out the required paperwork, fill it out, and submit it manually to the banking personnel. There's no online process. There is a way you can scan it and kind of scan it into the bank, and you still have to call and get everything verified that way, or go through email. So there's not a quick process, quick instant approval process, but it's still worth it from getting the bank account and getting approved for the credit card. And like I said, pretty much everybody has some relative that was in the military. Just find somebody, get their military access or some type of number from the military, and use that to get yourself applied, and them, if they don't have a Navy Federal account, apply for Navy Federal. So once you do have a Navy Federal business account, what you need to do next is apply for the business credit card. And just like the application for the business account, you have to do a paper application. You need an application form and a beneficial owner form to be approved for a Navy Federal business credit card. Now, Navy Federal does do a hard pull, what is called a PG, personal guarantee. You will be personally guaranteed. They did a hard pull on my TransUnion and Experian. Depending on where you live in the country, sometimes they do Experian, sometimes they do Equifax. It's up to the state. Easiest way to figure that out is call the business banking department for Navy Federal and ask them what bureau they pull from. A lot of times the bank member may know, a lot of times they don't. Call 2 or 3 people to get the right answer sometimes, but that's what is needed. At the time, I had a 680 credit score. The card is about a year old now. I was right around a little above 680, maybe low 700s on my TransUnion, but my Experian is always a little low, lower than the rest of them. So at that time, it was high 6s, around 680, 690 range. TransUnion was about 705, between 710. I can't exactly remember, but I did be able to get approved with those scores. No inquiries within the past 3-4 months at that time. Very low debt. Make sure all my credit cards were knocked down below 30%. Some even below 20% to get approved. But once you got these credit score, you got the application printed out, the beneficial owner form filled out, you can then submit that paperwork. You can submit it through the online portal after you scan it, sign and scan it, and mail it, email it in, or you can physically take it to a branch. I physically went into the branch and submitted all my paperwork. First time I did it through the email portal, I had some things mixed up. I was filling out for a loan instead of a credit card, so the application could be a little tricky. So I always advise is print it out, filling out most of it on your own, and then once you get to the branch, let the business banker help you with the business credit card. They did not offer me any free interest, so I started off at about 9% interest on this credit card. Right now, it's saying where it's at. I haven't missed any payments, made everything on time. I pretty much pay everything off in full. But the best thing about business credit cards is it does not report on your personal credit. So I can have up to 60-70% utilization on this card, and it does not affect me applying for anything else. Some business vendors do look at your Dun & Bradstreet, your Experian, and see your utilization. But as long as you're making consistent payments, like I said, I have a couple of cards that have 0 interest at the time that are almost near maxed out, which I planned on definitely paying those all the way off before the 0 interest period ends, like everyone should. But that has not affected me getting approved for anything else. I was most recently approved for on tap, business on tap, capital on tap business credit card for $24,000 with this much debt. So business credit cards are a must-have, a must-have. Even if you don't have a business, you can still get approved for one. If you're interested in my business credit mentorship program, give me a comment, leave me a comment down below, or find me on all social media, Credit K, K-A-E, and I will message you back and set up a free consultation for the business credit mentorship. Go ahead and do me a favor, tap that like button, hit subscribe if you have not done so. If you're sticking around for this video, you must have caught some value. Until next time, Credit K, Atlanta's Credit Guru.